And we are here to get into a very interesting doubles bracket. I felt like this is an event. It's been so long since a lot of these players have played each other or even really any top-level talent at all. So it's weird because you got like 5 new characters that you probably never played against in top-level play, new combinations of players. Some people are rusty because they haven't had the ability to play with large numbers of people. But I feel like we're still looking at the bracket and seeing something that we would expect. First thing I heard this morning, Mars and Light, they're dropping out of doubles. And that was the #1 seed.
Dropping out.
Yeah, so we're definitely looking at a pretty weird bracket. I think the team that ended up taking their #1 seed was Crows. And I'm not sure who
Crows
team
and
starts with an I.
Geez, his name's on the tip of my tongue. It starts with an I. But yeah, his teammate, we casted their matches before at 10 a.m. and they were actually ripping it, bro. They beat Moppin and Pip from Alabama.
I would say, yeah, I know Pip is from the South.
Yeah, and yo, we got Hawk and Linus. Yo, love watching these guys, but they have their work cut out for them, man. That is Spargo and Epic Gabriel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very dangerous teams.
All right, so got a couple of big bodies coming around here. Got Bowser, Ike. I expect to see some grabs. Nice big follow-ups. Rob really being the X factor here, I feel, going into this game. Rob kind of being the he's like, I don't even want to call like Rob like a heavy character the way that he plays in this game.
Yeah, he's got some movement. You know, he's got projectiles, a lot of assets that this character has over other heavies like Bowser, for example, and I guess Ike as well. But, yo, it's a sword and a big boy on either side of the screen. Spargo going to be the first to die here. Obviously, if you're a first-time viewer of Linus and Hawk, you might be thinking, who are these dudes? They're about to get scraped up by Epic Gabriel and Spargo, 2 very notable top players, especially coming out of the Wi-Fi era where they really both turned up super hard. But Hawk and Linus play doubles together all the time. They're twin brothers from Michigan. These guys are nasty. They have a lot of local results in like the top placings over there.
And they've also, when it comes to Midwest events as well, majors, regionals, they're always going to put in work as well. Wouldn't be surprised to see these guys making it to the top 8 portion of bracket this weekend. Forward throw. Ooh. Ooh, gosh, I always forget. I want to say that because
as well, but I'm not 100% sure. My last box either. So, yo, guys, if you're watching, drop me a line on Twitter, man. Let me know. If you're from Michigan, definitely put me on.
It's been so long since I've seen these guys. I know end up rooming with both of them at an event.
Yo, the side E collision right there, taking a stock off Epic Gabriel. I mean, it's about time. He was staying alive a hot minute.
Oh, no. Bowser Flames. Right side special. It's not going to take it out, but right into an Ike up air. Good damage. Ooh. All right, look at similarly close as long as they're able to save Bowser. Good stuff there. You need that stock right now. It's going to be very dependent on how long Bowser can stay alive and use this rage.
I wonder what Epic Gabriel and Spargo's level of experience as teammates is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they've probably played countless sets online, probably been grinding a lot since they got here, obviously. If you're teaming with someone, you want to warm up, but, man, can it overcome the years of practice between Linus and Hawk?
Bowser still alive. Okay, jabbing him up.
Yeah,
196, and we are going to get the throw that is going to kill. Got the grab armor there. Oh, gosh.
Oh, Nair into up air. Okay, good stuff. Not quite a kill yet. But, oh, no. Are you gone? Wow. Epic Gabriel just cleans it up right there. Okay. Like, all on his lonesome. On the brink of death as well. 120+%. This might just be a go next. And it is.
Up air is going to kill. So the wildest thing about that is how Bowser on the previous stock lived to 200%. And then right there we see Bowser just barely making it past the 50% threshold. Wild.
So, you hear yourself at least? I can barely hear myself. I can hear the game just fine. All right, so coming back into game 2 here. Linus and Hawk on the back foot, which, you know, when you're fighting against guys like this, it's to be expected, at least dropping a game. right? So I'm sure they're going to stay confident, formulate a new game plan, maybe some character switching as well. I know they both have some pockets available.
I feel like Linus also plays another heavy character that he could go.
Charizard. Charizard was the old school one.
Charizard's the okay.
Obviously now partnered up with Squirtle and Ivysaur, though, so I'm not sure how big of a PT player he is. But he did use somebody else in the doubles pools earlier as Cloud.
Cloud, okay. All right.
Yeah, but it looks like he's staying. Yep, Bowser and Ike all the way through. And no complaints about that. I mean, obviously, on the tier list, these guys quite a bit behind Pyra, Mithra, and Rob in singles. But I think doubles changes a lot of stuff about the meta, man. So many more characters become viable. Team composition matters a lot. Synergy matters a lot. So we'll see if they're able to rally back and maybe take this one, get another set deeper into winner side top 32.
All right, giving themselves a stage where maybe they'll have some throw kills off of the top. We did see a couple times in that last game where we got Bowser side special into Ike up air. Going to a stage such as Pokemon Stadium, not going to kill. All right. Woof. Back air, not yet taking out Ike.
Okay.
Second one, not doing it either, but the third one is going to get him gone.
Hawk is the Ike, by the way. Okay. So I've been right. My hunch has been confirmed.
Never doubt Max is all I've learned. Uh-oh. All right, up throw. Not falling off the platform. That's always like a tricky one, man.
Pull the down air from Pyra. No follow-up off that, but, man, if you thought it was scary enough when she can follow up off of that, what about having a teammate to do it for her?
Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. Side specials going to get rid of Bowser. Both these guys down stocks. It's not looking too bad, though. They're able to take one of these stocks from them in a relatively good time. Character swap.
All right, side B off the platform.
Woo!
Oh, my God.
He could punish.
That's why these big boys are such a nice asset in doubles. It's a game of stocks at the end of the day, right? So if you're able to secure kills nice and early, then you can really get a leg up, even if your character struggles in neutral or disadvantage really hard.
And someone there to cover you is just so nice. Dash attack there from Ike. Up tilt, not yet killing. Rob's such a heavy character. Oh, man.
Pyra and Mithra, man, I think this character excels in doubles as well. You got Mithra for the easy setups, Pyra for the easy kills, and then both of them have very weak throws that send in a predictable angle. We saw Spargo go for back throw into Gabe's up smash. Only caught the sour spot, but still.
All right, right there. Notice Hawk trying to get the grab on and failing to get it. Finally getting rid of that Rob stock there. Oh, no.
Oh, the air dodge lasting just long enough to get Hawk to the edge right there.
Oh, no. All right. Forward smash.
Ooh, looking for some grimy stuff off the top. Instead, Gabe is actually going to kill Spargo right there. Trying to bust him out of a bad spot, but he went the opposite way.
Both of these guys finally getting off the ledge there. There's nothing good. Got the flamethrower coming out. And wow.
Killing everybody.
It really hit him. I was just sitting there. I was like, there's no way that blade hit Bowser yet. But apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy move right there, man.
So I feel like after this set, I'm going to make a confession to you. I have no idea what aerial Mithra and Pyra are using when they're just in there. Just like, all right, sword swing, and then it's just like all the aerials look so much alike.
All right, so Pyra's back air and down air look kind of similar.
Yeah.
Right. But the way you could tell is that Pyra's back or down air will stop a little bit behind her. Like she doesn't swing it all the way back up. The back air is like it goes straight up to 12 o'clock. Right. Yeah.
Because I'd just be sitting there like, you know what? They went off stage that way. It's got to be the back air. I don't really know of a down air that's going to send people off to the side unless it's like, like a sour spot.
Yeah, the sour spot for down air, the ending of the hitbox sends you out.
Oh, my gosh.
And then like the front and center give you a spike.
Well, all right. So Max does know everything. Here's another example.
Hey, man, that's my main. I got to know.
Oh, that's who you're using now?
Yeah. I'm contractually obligated to know their moves. So, it is what it is.
You're not one of those people that, all right, man, I'm down 0-2. Forget it. I'm just about to bring Falcon back out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe in case of emergency. But fortunately, I don't have to make those decisions. I'm formally retired.
I was like, I saw you retired. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Never got as good as I wanted to, but I did good enough. So
I can't wait till your retirement, your album. I assume you'll come out and just
drop another one, bro.
Drop another one. Comes out of nowhere and top 8's glitch.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into Riptide, by the way. It's an honor to be here. First major back. You know, some of it was just like the little appetizer for me. Got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time, but now everybody's here. Thousands of people, man, at this event, and we do have a lot of space. So, you know, I've been pretty, like, proactive about staying inside and all that stuff and being, like, really good about the pandemic. So, it's good to see that there are some good standards in place here. You know, everyone's masked up, vaxxed up, and, you know, that's how it's got to be, man. It's a tough world we're living in out here, but at least we got smashed back now.
I had decent the security checks. Everybody's, you know, making sure everybody doesn't have a fever when they come in at the door.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very true. Yeah.
And they actually did bag checks because I've been to Smash events before. And, all right, so look, they'll go like this, and they just unzip your bag, and then they just close it. I'm like, you didn't even look at my bag. What was the point of this line? But, you know, they're actually going in there making sure, you know, people aren't bringing harmful things in. Making sure no one's bringing in alcohol in the venue. As we all know, that's
I mean, they got bars here. Yeah, just take it out right outside. Oh, okay, so Meister, Elegant.
And Pepe.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see the bottom player cam.
Yeah, I read backwards, man.
We got MDVA versus a SoCal and Mexico fusion right here. And Meister, I mean, he's been out to SoCal a solid amount of times because of the sheer amount of tournaments they got there. But he's not like Spargo, who lives right there, right, in Tijuana. So we're going to see how these teams are able to synergize, right? ZD and Puppe, same region, but they don't live that close. ZD is in Maryland, Puppe is in Soba. So, you know, there's quite a bit of distance, and don't be fooled. They're not going to automatically have, like, incredible synergy because they're from the same region.
Well, hopefully they got a little familiarity because as we've seen in doubles, it's not always the best two players that are going to win. A lot of times it's just going to come down to that synergy.
Yes, it's the best team that's going to win.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, gosh.
Charizard somehow making it out of there alive. Sparks and everything. Up B out of shield on the platform? No, Elegant. Way too low of a percent to die to that. But that is a threat you got to worry about when you're fighting Charizard.
Elegant having a lot of issues trying to make it back to the stage against this Charizard. Able to turn around the edge guard situation. And somehow, we're looking at a dead Charizard.
Yeah, now it's Charizard having issues getting back on stage immediately after that reversal. All right. One stock gone on either side here. Still very, very competitive.
All right, then we got the up smash out of shield to hit Meister.
Yo, Charizard and Luigi look like they're on the same team, bro.
Man, they really are. I'm just sitting there. It was like everybody's like a bluish tint. We got purple Luigi, purple Charizard.
It's a 3v1 Mario Party minigame. Everyone against Meister.
I'd actually be like Elegant. Like, bro, you got to change your color.
Yeah, high key, I would say that.
I'd be tilted.
It always messes me up when people's colors don't match, but all that aside, it looks like ZD and Puppe are doing just fine, starting to build a bit of a lead here. If they can protect Charizard here, let Wolf do the fighting, save Charizard for whip punishes and follow-ups, then things might start looking good for them, but instead, it's actually Puppe just dying.
That was really smart there. We had Meister just kind of laying back there, you know, sitting at the percent that he's at, going against a character such as Charizard. He just knows that, you know, he could die at the drop of a needle. Especially with Charizard having strong options out of shield, such as up smash or even just up special, which Puppe has showed that he will use.
Oh, the up airs all the way at the top of the screen, looking rough for both members of the blue team right there. Oh no! Especially if you go out there and back air your partner. All right, ZD.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, touching the top blast zone ever so slightly there, but okay, he's still hanging on. This is super doable for either team right now. Just comes down to how well ZD can survive. By the way, worth pointing out that he's on the Wolf instead of the usual Fox, right?
Yeah.
I think that's for sure the better pick in doubles, and I think ZD is kind of moving toward Wolf in singles as well. I could be wrong about that, but Fox is unforgiving to play, to say the least.
Went for the Wolf Flash, going to get punished afterwards. All right, now we're going to have Charizard by itself. Going to get abused a bit.
Wow, so unfortunate. He did the nair because he wanted to clank it out, but he just wasn't close enough. Yeah. All right, game one going to Meister and Elegant. I'd say they're probably the favorite to take it. Meister, of course, being one of the top 10 players in the world as of the last offline PGR. But ZD and Puppe, absolutely no slouches. Great results. Puppe pretty high on the PGR in the past as well.
And ZD is definitely ZD has like once a year that major where it's just like, hey, I'm still here. Like,
yeah, he's a really good player, man, and I think you know, Fox being so frail and fragile and volatile of a character, it's hard to see that shine through, right?
Yeah.
But switching to Wolf, I think would be a really good decision for him long term, and certainly short term here in doubles, where you've got just like a lot of tools, a lot of kill moves, decent survivability for sure.
I can see that. I know Fox is so much more of like a glass character in this game. When people were telling me about how light the character was, I was like, what? No, there's no way. Like, you go and look, and it's just like, crap. Like, they really said in the era of Fox, start the era of Wolf.
Yep. I mean, Fox, a monster in every Smash game, really. Like, even Brawl, he's pretty good. But after Smash 4, I guess they're like, all right, we got to check this guy a little bit.
We've been enough of him. He's still good, but, you know.
Can't let it be Melee again.
All right. Looks like we're going to run the same characters again. I think with ZD and Puppet, as long as they don't have like the team attack spaghetti that they had in the prior game, it should be fine.
Oh, well, you got some right there.
No.
And some in their favor as well. Elegant just jumpless off stage.
Says, you know, sometimes spaghetti's good. It just has to be on the right plate.
Yeah, exactly. Got to have the right sauce.
Uh-oh. Down air?
Is Elegant dead again?
No, okay. Gonna make it back. And I'm like, please, not like this.
All right, just backing off, even though the Luigi's the same color as his partners. He with the recognition to,
like, what are you doing over
to
here,
move
man?
away from him. Yeah. Oh, up smash. Still such an incredible anti-air. Doesn't have the most kill power here in doubles, where everything is 20% weaker than it is in singles. But, you know, your tools are your tools. You got to hit them how you got to hit them.
This right here is going to be so important to see how long the Meister can live on this first stock. Only sitting at 45% right now. All right, there. Woo! Uh-oh.
Yeah, things getting crazy on the left edge for quite some time. And then at the top of the screen, trying to catch these roll-ins. Elegant has definitely been relying on that. Luigi's such a scrappy character. Sometimes he just needs to roll into you, jab from behind, right? Be pretty dangerous mix-ups off of it. But
right now, this blue team is having such a hard time with just setting the feet on the stage. Uh-oh, Tornado is going to end the stock.
CD finally losing that first one right there. But Meister, he's been hanging on as well.
Yeah, sitting at 96%. Oh, no grab out of shield. Up smash not going to do it. Only getting the one hit, not enough damage.
Wolf up smash into Zard up there, man. That's a heavy hitting three-piece.
Said I'm not taking any of that.
All right, Meister just on a tear, bro. Survival definitely on deck right now. And Elegant, I feel like Elegant can kind of just rush in there and throw stocks. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, whoa.
No.
What hit him? Was that back air?
Back air, nair, one of the two.
I think it was back air. Yeah, he went flying off of that. And the percent gauge was like right in the way.
I feel like that's the second time this set. We've seen Puppet off stage where, you know, you think Elegant's just about to get, you know, tossed and then gets turned around. All right, makes it back to the stage there. Switches to Charizard. Up smash out of shield, not going to kill. This game is still closer than it looks, as long as they're able to take out Elegant before too much damage gets racked up on them.
And it's looking like two distinct 1v1s pretty much at all times. So I'd like to see the players kind of collaborate more. If you want to make a comeback, if you're blue team right now, it's got to be by way of some massive combos together. All right, there goes Elegant. We got one stock for every player now.
Right, we got a lot of damage on these two characters. Good dash attack. All right, now Luigi off the stage.
Nice ledge trapping here from Puppet, just keeping everybody busy with these big hitboxes. You got to do with Zard, or really any big body. Use your size to your advantage. Oh,
the down
incredible
smash.
punish.
How much damage was in that?
Don't get away with hitting my man for free.
Uh-oh. Okay, got the grab.
Yeah,
Try to get a little damage. Good stuff with the armor. Uh-oh.
Okay, Puppet still alive after the tornado. Gonna throw ZD in front just because he's at a lower percent. Guarantee, or at least hopefully guarantee, some better survival.
All right, I like the release there. I understand not wanting to go off stage because Elegant has definitely had luck on his side.
Wow!
The back air killed it. 81
after the hit.
Yeesh.
I mean, that move is absurd. But, yo, what ZD was doing there, it's kind of interesting, right? He grabbed him at the ledge, and instead of just throwing right into Charizard, he went for mad pummels, maybe to just reset the ledge trap situation, because he knew, oh, he's only at like 50. I can't kill off this throw.
Can't kill off of this.
Like, into Zard even, like, he doesn't have anything that strong off the top, or at least, you know, from that angle. So, very smart to just reset the ledge trap repeatedly.
Yeah.
And normally, that's not what you want to do in doubles, but ZD using it to his advantage. And now we got a tied set here, one apiece. And this is certainly the more competitive than the last set we saw. But I don't know, man. As bracket starts heating up, we're going to get some real nail biters here.
And I think what it's really going to come down to here in this set is what you said before. We need to see more cohesive team play, not these one-on-ones. Whichever one of these teams decides to do some 2v1 combos in this game is probably going to come away with the W.
All right, very scrambly start to things here. Yo, Puppey scheming though. You wanted that down air.
Yeah, just like, just a little off,
Come here, big man. Get into the spores. Oh, all right, double up airs. And even though it's only 2 hits, it's so much damage, and it just hurts to get hit.
It hurts every time. It hurts to watch, too.
Yeah.
Because you just know. Oh, okay, only getting the 1 up air there. Oh, okay.
Great handoff.
Other character.
Wow.
And that's going to kill it 83 after the hit.
Oh, man, there's some gross kill power among the 4 characters on this screen, I got to say. Wow, look at the target switch from Elegant. Very clean. Oh,
whoa,
and he gets it again.
Gosh,
they're trying to
tornado.
team combo, and it just gets them killed.
It's sad. What were we saying that was going to help get the W was team combos? No. All right. Double Nair. This Game & Watch hitboxes are doing the thing.
Hold on, B, okay. Down throw, yeah, I was going to say those laggy throws and doubles, really dangerous with characters like Luigi around. I mean, really, Luigi, the poster boy for killing you off of one quick whiff punish. Meister, yet again, being the stock tank of the team. Disregard the fact that Game & Watch is made out of paper, bro.
Yeah.
It's not about how long you can live the hits, it's about how well you can avoid them.
Avoid getting hit. All right, we got Game & Watch off stage once again.
Oh, okay, the Earthquake hitbox. And there it is. Meister finally going down here, but blue team, they're starting to bleed out, man. This might be just a little bit behind the pace they needed to get into.
Okay, soft spot on that hit. Dash attack on the teammate there, though.
Yeah, we're seeing just a few key miscommunications. Oh, Jesus Christ. Between ZD and Puppey, right? And it's costing them a lot. Also, Puppey refusing to play Squirtle in this double set. I kind of agree with that. He's just small and he's frail. Like, he can't cover space or get kills very well.
You don't want to die at 80.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. All right, ZD getting hit with a tornado. Still going to make it back to the stage. Runs back over. And see, this is one of those situations where I feel like you need to go and help your teammate make it back to the stage, but they're just so focused on playing these 1v1 situations. And finally, maybe he heard me. Makes it back over.
Oh, armoring through the key. Okay. And ZD not taking the bait on the charge smash from Elegant right there. Could have been a free hit, but it could have been a kill also.
Right. There's some great team synergy
nice.
there. All right.
Oh, well,
no.
maybe not.
All right, the team synergy's all right then. It's not great. But we saw the dash attack to punish Meister after that throw, not letting Meister go off stage to start an edge guard situation there. Then was able to get the up smash on Elegant.
Puppey looking hungry for these up smashes, and it's kind of costing him. He wants to get the stock off Meister so bad right now. Oh my God, and ZD is dead.
Poor
all right.
Charizard left to fend for himself. Ooh, yeah, that forward smash is going to almost get you killed by the Game & Watch dash attack.
Yeah, the Luigi get-up attack in the mix as well to throw off the DI angles. All right, this is pretty much wrapped up for Meister and Elegant, barring any extreme circumstances here. I mean, Charizard definitely a man of extreme circumstances, to say the least. But yeah, there we go. That neutral air not going to be safe enough that high up. You got to be close to the ground if you want those ultimate frame data minus on shield numbers to be real, bro. You got to do that as low as possible. That's how they measure that. So either way, it's going to be an up smash out of shield from Elegant, taking that one 2-1 for Team SoCal/Mexico.
Yeah, so there in that game, we just saw a couple of miscues from ZD and Puppey. We saw some team attack kills. There were definitely times where one of the teammates was on the ledge, and then the other teammate would focus on the 1v1 instead of getting the teammate off of the ledge. I felt like that was another thing that hindered them as well because, you just got these ledge trap situations and, 2v1 situations can happen. Or maybe it's just, it's not easy for Charizard to get off the ledge.
No, it's not.
Or Ivysaur not having very good air mobility. So, that's just going to be one thing they're going to have to think about when they're in that leadership portion of bracket is, hey, we got to help each other out more. Yeah.
And also there were just a few unfortunate moments where, like, they would hit each other or like drop a team combo or both go for the same target and kind of step on each other's toes.
Yeah.
So just little stuff to iron out. But Pepe and ZD obviously not in Winners Top 32 by mistake. So I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
All right, by the way, guys, if you're looking to set some plans for the next couple of weeks, we got Low Tide City, a sister tournament to Riptide, coming up in just 3 more weeks. So first weekend of October, down in Round Rock, Texas. That's the Austin area. So go and check that out. It's at another Kalahari resort from the Texas area. Couldn't make it out here to Ohio. Hey, man, you get to run that right back.
It just looks like right now we're doing the Kalahari World Tour. You know?
Yeah,
like, can you flex how many Kalaharis you've been to? It's like, yeah, you know, I've been to the Wisconsin one, been to the Ohio one. Oh, Texas,
hey,
mark that off now.
They got to put me in so I can make the 3 out of 4 tour. I think there's one last one in Pennsylvania that we drove past on the way here, but I didn't like see it from the car. Either way, yeah, guys, it's going to be a great time at Low Tide, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Attorney Locator team is working on that as well. So, you know, they brought you Low Tier City, but now we get a little tropical, little vacation-y with it. Even though it's in October, of course, it's in Texas. It's still going to be scorching down there. But yeah, you know what else is going to be scorching, man, is this next set. Scar and Skittles, 2 of the best in the Midwest. #1 in Nebraska, #1 in Iowa, going up against Goblin and Stroder. So another #1 in AZ. Goblin, I believe, might currently be ranked first in CFL as well, but not like, you know, there's no Florida statewide PR. So it's nothing but top level smash.
Top level talent here.
Yep.
And so I've actually gotten to watch Skittles versus Goblin sets here recently, and oh my gosh, Goblin is just so he's just such a crazy guy, dude.
Yeah, he's zany. And we need personalities like that, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, love or hate Goblin, he's definitely flavorful, colorful.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Some of that stuff that you definitely need that I feel like a lot of Ultimate players feel like is kind of lacking is, like, the personality side as opposed to, like, Melee. But, you know, when you're older, you just got a lot more time to get seasoned, you know?
Yeah. We got some characters in here, man. And a lot of them are coming out of their shells. And you'll see it. You'll see it as it comes. But either way, man, gonna be a great set, honestly. Like, I think Scar is a player that isn't on many people's radar yet, but he should be. He is one of the best Sephiroths I've seen. He also plays Cloud, right?
Yeah, Cloud and Joker as well. So Joker would be a secondary,
okay.
I believe.
Oh, right, yeah. That's
Cloud a little more out of the way.
Okay, it was the Joker that I was familiar with.
But
Spamming Fox.
In the beginning of Ultimate, he was a Greninja, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, early on Greninja, I'm just like, why does Iowa have all these Greninjas? Like, what's going on? There are no bodies of water in Iowa. Maybe that's what fascinates them. It's like, ooh.
Are they between the Mississippi and Missouri rivers? Maybe that's what it is?
Cuts like through. Yeah, it'd be like on the edge there.
Yeah. I got to brush up on my Midwest geography, but either way, I don't know, man. Maybe there's just a lot of frogs out there. Who knows? They're freshwater creatures.
Speaking of fresh, looking through, and I can see Skittles in his Jordan 1 lows. Mentioned in the group chat the other day, and he was happy that he had purchased those because they went up about $150 after he bought them.
Oh,
and,
damn.
Yeah, so
hey, that's his family's shoe, bro. They should give him that on the house.
True.
It's like, yo, my dad made these. Come on, give me a break. All right,
do
here
an
it is.
ancestry test now.
Yeah, right? It's like, which side of the Jordan family tree did this come from?
But we are actually seeing the Cloud come out. Cloud, never a bad character, especially in doubles. Smart stuff from Scar, not using that jump there. And speaking of the Greninja, seeing the Greninja come out from Stroder, one of those guys that you just absolutely have no idea what character he's going to use.
Yeah, but I mean, when it's business time, I think it's the Gren every time. Arizona, you want to talk about a place with no water, bro. Very funny that the best player in the state uses a water Pokemon. But that said, we got a pretty even bout to kick things off here. I mean, damage roughly equal across the board with the exception of Goblin, who hasn't been beat up too much. Ooh, going to close that out with his favorite, the Jer.
All right, going to grab ledge here. Still, ooh, up special out of shield. I feel like the up special from Roy is just a very underrated move. Because it's not known as like one of those like exploding I'm gonna kill you moves.
Yeah.
But it definitely comes out pretty quickly. and has decent knockback to where you're not going to get punished right after using it if you hit the opponent.
Yeah, and it can kill you too, around that 140, 150 mark, and obviously DI dependent. Be a little earlier. Whoa, Scar just PGA Tour right there.
Getting in there. Getting
you on the PGR, bro? I'm on the PGA.
Fair down tilt.
Wow, clanking out Scar's down tilt as well. So actually gave him better frame advantage. Could have seen him follow up off that if he was ready for it. Now we've got Skittles at a healthy 3 stocks here, but on death's door for sure. Yeah, there it is. Back air from Roy.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, just walked in the house as you said that.
Oh, my Lord. The forward tilt. Goblin cleaning up these stocks here. Now he's starting to see a pretty significant lead for the blue team. How far can they extend it, or how long will it last?
And so in this game, compared to the last, I feel like we're seeing a little bit better of like team awareness, especially coming from Skittles here. There have been a couple of times where I've noticed that he'll get a couple of hits in, run in, realizing that he has a second for like a 2v1 situation, or maybe that his teammate needs help. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to play doubles, man. You got to be aware of so many factors.
Oh,
wow,
no.
Sneaks behind. Yeah. Damn, that was insane. Excellent Shadow Sneak there on the part of Stroder. Now we've got Goblin coming back in. Oh,
gosh. That almost ended the stock.
Oh, Skittles falling just short of landing the last hit of that up B right there.
So Roy has actually like the most painful scream in Smash Brothers history. Every time you do that, you're just like, all right, what's going on? I feel bad.
Just stepped on Legos, bro.
Oh, gosh. Double edge dance going.
All right, suddenly, though, this is actually dead even, minus a couple %. But Scar, almost with a big confirm on Goblin. Got the classic landing on the ground before the bear hitbox comes out. Definitely Cloud feels.
No.
All right, Blade Beam just to take a guaranteed hit right there. Whoa, Stroder getting really aggressive with these Shadow Sneaks in this game. I feel like it is a lot trickier in doubles, to be fair. It's a move based on stealth.
And it's hard, especially because you have so much more to pay attention to, too. All right, got a fair, got Greninja going off the stage with that double-edged dance is going to get rid of him.
Yeah, Roy's side B, man, just an unforgivably strong move. And we've seen Goblin find a lot of success off of it already in game 1 of this set. Okay, not as dominant as it looked like it was going to be in the first, 2 minutes or so, right? Looked like Goblin and Stroder were just mopping the floor with the Midwest, but instead, we saw them rally back, start to put things in their favor a little bit, and they're very much still alive in this.
Yeah. It's hard sometimes, I feel, when you're going against scared as you're not used to dying so early. We saw stocks there, like 70%. Roy's coming and, hacking at you, and you're just gone. One thing that I felt like is always good advice versus Roy, don't spot dodge.
Very true. That side B will eat it right up. Yep. All the active frames because of the repeated hits. So, yeah, definitely censored tips. Don't spot dodge against Roy. Though it is tempting, you're scared. You just want to do something defensive.
Ooh, okay. I got him on the ledge there. Backs up. I like that right there. Giving himself some space to throw out a projectile and then also be closer to his teammate. Ooh, all right.
Up B into Young Link down air. Beautiful stuff. Definitely looks like Skittles and Scar have a little bit of experience together, or they're just naturally synergized right now, getting some good combos in there. But Goblin and Stroder, I know these guys have been homies for a long time. Probably grinded a lot online and at majors before COVID. So I don't know, man. I think this is certainly a set that could go either way, and I definitely want to at least see it go to game 3.
All right, got the boomerang. Trying to get rid of Goblin here. Seeing 148%.
Ooh, very clean. Look at how many options he covered at the ledge there. The Z drop, bomb, fade back, catch the roll.
All right, and now we have the Heartland team here looking pretty nice with Skittles only sitting at 50 damage on that first stock, which makes it to where Skittles doesn't really have to approach, use projectiles, rack up that damage. There's not as much pressure. Ooh, okay. Up air.
Nice. Good recognition by Skittles, making sure to block that blade beam.
Oh, gosh. Ooh.
Wow, the down air still not doing it. Excellent call out on the Shadow Sneak, though. Okay, Skittles, he is absolutely dominating this game. Only 56%. 3 kills, I think, at least.
Yeesh. Goblin not able to make it back to the stage there.
Bro, it's 5 stocks to 2. This is actually insane.
All right, you got the grab there, tossing Cloud off the stage. Oh, man. That up air hitbox, hitting both of them. All right, Ninja up air. Skittles still living. You got Scar on his last stock. Skittles does have an extra one. Well, an extra 2 because still has not died yet. Ooh, okay, good stuff on the arrow. Making sure the Cloud didn't get punished for the up special. Ooh, good stuff there.
Stroder getting to the last breath of the stock right now. Oh, wow. Tossed around.
Those angles. Skittles finally losing that first stock.
Yeah,
Goblin's going to get knocked off the stage there. Left in a poor position. Shield barely exists. Oh, gosh.
I mean, he was at 17. I don't even know what I'm holding my breath for, bro.
Man, it's just scary to see every time, man.
Yeah, Roy puts the fear of God even in the commentators, man.
We're not even playing, and I thought I was dead. Uh-oh.
All right. Starting to see just a little bit of spaghetti on the part of the red team here. They're so close to finishing it off. Uh-oh. I mean, this is very doable for Goblin and Stroder.
Woo!
Maybe not just for Stroder, though.
Oh, man. They both wanted that kill. Gosh, but seeing some pretty solid synergy coming out of here from Scar and Skittles. So the Des Moines Ames area from Omaha is about 2.5 hours. And Skittles actually just started going to Iowa State. So he is now in Iowa. He's been in Iowa for about the past month. So these guys that, have already had a pretty solid relationship, now living in the same, area, city, going to the same school.
Yep.
They might be living with each other. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll be asking all them questions. But.
Man, that's pretty cool when you got top-level practice like that readily available to you.
And especially against a person that's – so I feel like Skittle gets it benefits more because Scar using characters such as Sephiroth, Cloud, Joker, really prevalent, high top-tier characters that no one's questioning that these characters are good, that you're going to run into all the time in bracket.
Right.
Young Link being a good character, but you don't see as many Young Links as those other things.
Certainly a little more rare and definitely a more specialized character, right? You got to kind of commit to that life. That said, I think Sephiroth is very hard to play, and Cloud, for that reason, is certainly tough, man. It is unforgiving out here off stage. Oh, Goblin just chopping him up. No regard for his percent. He's going to go ahead and finish that double-edged dance regardless.
I've seen Goblin wreak a lot of havoc on this stage before. The number one thing that just pops into my mind is going back to, I think it was Standoff, where he was playing against Wisdom, the Duck Hunt man. And last stock situation, Wisdom's got, the forward tilt, trying to get the grab right there. Got kind of like the smash forwardness going on, but you just can't grab out of shield like that. And, you saw the punish come out because of it. Goblin still sitting on that first stock, 115 damage. But as I was saying before, this stage is, so good for Roy because he's a character that likes to take stocks very early, and those shortened blastings are going to help, especially when those platforms come out. Definitely seen him do a good job of tech chasing. Oh no!
Oh, Goblin and Skittles both going to die there. That was the turnaround that they needed, right? If Skittles survived.
Oh, yeah.
And now the red team on the back foot in a big way here. Oh, friendly fire with the neutral B2.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, gets away from the Jair, but I don't know if it matters too much. We need to see quick back-to-back kills on both Roy and Greninja right now. Team Midwest wants to take this.
Oh, okay. Down there. Not getting punished afterwards. Gets out of there. Very understandable. Jab Nair. Ooh. Oh, gosh. That Nair just stopping him in the tracks. No knockback at all. Go. Bow and arrow.
Okay,
these guys off the stage. The Nair.
Good conversion here. It's 3 stocks for both teams, but, I mean, this is still not safe territory at all for Skittles and Scar.
Ooh, getting hit with the very last hit. That's going to send him the other way. Got Cloud on the last stock. Young Link, very fragile right now. 116 damage. Holy crap.
And counting, bro. Keeps getting just pelted into stuff.
Oh, no.
All right, yeah.
And as I said there, Roy on Town and City, I didn't even see what happened. I just looked over and saw a Goblin on the platform, and I knew what was up, man.
Yeah, you already know, man. If you hear the chops, it's probably just over for whoever's on the receiving end of it. Skittles still fighting valiantly here, though. 144%. Like, yeah, you are about to die, bro, but at least you're not giving up. That's all you can ask for as a teammate. Unfortunately, though, I believe it looks like we're going to see Goblin and Stroder advancing here over Team Midwest. I know they're the hometown heroes here at Riptide. We are in Ohio, but, man, it looks like the Florida-Arizona fusion, the Southerners, are going to be invading today.
He's like, oh, you want me to do something real quick?
That's all you got to do.
Come here.
Didn't even have to forward smash. You could have killed him with forward tilt, pivot cancel, but nah, it does not matter. Scar and Skittles sent to the losers bracket 2-1. Still a very close and competitive set.
Oh, yes.
It didn't really go off the rails until like the end of, or rather the midpoint of game 3.
Yeah.
Right, and they fired back so strongly.
There was a point in time where you're thinking, okay, you know, Scar has another stock, but then Goblin just made quick work over there on that platform.
I had this fuzzy on my shirt for like the entirety of this block, bro, and it just ain't.
Oh no, no one told you? None of the viewers told you?
Nah.
Wild.
It's okay. Now I hope they don't notice. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a shame if somebody pointed it out to them. But anyway, guys, doubles top 32, man. It's been great so far. Just only 2 sets in. But they were good sets.
Most definitely. As we see there, so we have Goblin moving along, and Stroder. They will probably I feel like the way the bracket has been going, those two might be the favorite. It's like to meet up with like Meister and
Elegant.
Meister Elegant.
Oh yeah, I guess we got 3 sets. My bad, bro. I'm losing track of time.
Hey man,
it's only 2 something.
I didn't want to call you out, but you know I'm happy you were the one that did it.
Yeah,
you know?
That's fine. I realized eventually. Counting to 3, very difficult.
So I don't even know how to feel anymore. I thought you couldn't be wrong. Well, maybe you're not wrong because you weren't correcting it. You figured it out on your own.
I was testing you.
Testing.
Yeah, you should have corrected me.
All right, then. My bad.
Anyway, guys, hope you're enjoying the show. We have more doubles coming your way shortly. It sounds like we've got some fiends on the sticks already, or a connected pro controller that shouldn't be there.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. I'm trying to cheat.
So
it looks so
it looks like we're gonna have a. That sounds like Sony though moving the controller stick. My ears are just like that, Chris. No, I'm able to see Fatality, and I know that's who he's teaming with.
Bro, nah, you should have just said that because I would have been so
impressed. Like,
yeah,
wow,
I thought you were just memeing, bro.
Yeah, man. Powerful commentator powers. That's actually the only thing.
Dude, you would have had me thinking you were the psychic over here. So, all right, guys, Fatality and Sonito. So, Team Georgia coming up. I mean, I first of all just want to point out how many regions are here. Being that this is the first major battle, everyone made sure to cop the tickets, invade in full force, right? So, Georgia, a state that I think has really been getting on people's radar recently.
Yeah.
Formerly overshadowed by their neighbor Florida for so long.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? There's a lot of talent in the Southeast in general. There's a lot of people, right? You think about Atlanta, you think about Miami, Orlando, Tampa.
Giant populated areas.
Yeah, exactly. So I think trends in Smash, it's always the densely populated areas to become good, and that's not by mistake.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, and it makes sense on why that would happen.
Yeah.
And I always felt like, even like back in Smash 4, I felt Georgia's ridiculously strong. Like, why are people not, talking about how good Florida is?
Yeah,
and I think it comes down to one of those things to where once you get a really solid stream team to showcase the talent of your players, then people will realize, like, all right, this is, how good it is. If you think about all the regions that are good, they have nice, strong streams to back them up.
Bro, but hold up. Their opponents, MK Leo, and I am not sure who that is next to him.
Is it
Oh, it's Sharp, yeah.
Sharp? Okay,
Wait, dude, this guy has different hair color every time I see him. He was blonde the last time I saw him. What's going on, Sharp? You trying to just throw us off? I don't know which one was died now.
I kind of forgot that Leo was even playing doubles.
Yeah, same.
Because that's one of those things you would kind of think, would Leo be the #1 seed in doubles as well?
You know what? It's a good question. Sharp, a very strong player as well. So would not be shocked to see these guys seated at #1. Well, I guess it was Mars and Light, right? Because that's definitely
Mars and Light was
the strongest duo. 2 top 10 players as of the last PGR. Good eye on that being Sharp, but I also, I figured it out by looking down. I keep forgetting that that's always going to be there.
I didn't even do that. I was just looking at the thing. I'm just looking at the hair, and I'm like...
Yeah, it's definitely Sharp's hair, but not Sharp's hair color. Also, Sonito is jacked out of his mind.
Like, where'd those arms come from?
When did that happen, bro? I swear, at CEO 2018, I was, chilling in the pool with him, did not notice that this guy was ripped out of his mind. Maybe he hasn't been, or maybe he wasn't until recently. But good for him, bro. Love seeing Smashers hit the gym, on that physical grind. Yeah, this dude's swole.
That seemed to be a big trend during COVID. You saw a lot of Smash players losing a noticeable amount of weight.
Yeah.
Even me myself, I dropped a good 30 pounds.
Hell yeah, bro. Good
And
shit.
I'm just like, man, it's nice. And I stopped my snoring.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, like it was like, yeah,
Let's
you
go.
haven't been snoring lately. I was like, maybe that's because I had like 30 pounds on my chest I didn't need.
Yeah, dude, I lost and then regained and then re-lost and then regained weight
Oh,
over the
gosh.
last year and a half.
Love-hate
It's just a cycle,
relationship.
bro. It's just a cycle, yeah. Love-hate relationship with my own health. Anyway, we got Sharp on the ZSS. Definitely a noteworthy question, right? Because he's got so many characters. But I think when push comes to shove, Zero Suit is probably his true main, if I had to guess. But obviously this guy can do it with anybody. Leo, same could be said for him, going right to Pyra and Mithra. And actually using Pyra at some pretty early percents. I think Leo is one of the more flexible players with this character. A lot of people, they'll just stick to Mithra the whole time, and then when it's time to kill,
Yeah,
all right, sure, you'll switch.
This is actually like one of the craziest. Is like when you talk about like speed and movement, this is going to be one of the more explosive sets that we've seen all day. I feel. Got characters such as Sonic, Captain Falcon, known for being ridiculously quick. Zero Suit Samus, a character that's never still. Zero Suit Samus is still. It's because you're going to get hit with a smash attack.
Yeah, exactly. She's charging down smash or something. Other than that, always on the move. Wow, fatality with that up smash. Such a ludicrously strong move.
Uh-oh. All right. Fatality, chasing off stage. No one gets back for free. Special on stage. Relatively close match here early on. Got the footstool. And he's just going to lay there.
Great tech chase on the get-up attack. I feel like a lot of people default to that because they're like, oh, maybe the Pyra player's going to be sloppy about punishing it.
Yeah.
But you can definitely get some big hits in. Whoa, speaking of.
No, the forward smash. Big punish, big punish.
Leo, 3 stocks still fully intact here. 117. I mean, Mithra's not the heaviest gal out there, but she's far from the lightest as well.
Yeah.
Excellent route there. A lot of damage.
Oh, just coming through, leaving fatality. It was like, if you're not going to approach, I'm going to go help out the homie. You're going to get this damage.
Oh, Sharp almost making some nasty stuff happen on fatality right there. Able to slip through, but this ledge trap just continuing here. Meanwhile, Sonito and Leo are duking it out on the right side of the stage. And now a big target switch. And Sharp going to go down to his last stock. All right, Leo, by far the healthiest player on the screen, though. So if I'm Sharp, I'm not worried. I know I could just borrow one from the GOAT.
Has not yet lost a stock. Oh, no. Okay. Jabbed up.
Yep, the high up B. Saw Spargo doing a lot of that at Summit. And I think Leo has certainly taken that page out of his book. Oh, maybe looking to side B so Sharp could save him. Yeah.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah, Leo finally goes down here, but that kind of durability. Was that back head of down smash? I only looked at Mithra as she was finishing the animation.
Maybe the forward tilt. Oh, gosh.
No, it was Mithra for sure, so I think it was down smash.
Down smash.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ping pong, the animation.
Uh-oh.
Oh, forward tilt to forward smash. Leo shooting to kill here, but so is Fatality. Wants to get those aggressive up Bs in on his way back to the stage. Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, snaps.
Oh.
Poor Fatality. Left on his lonesome. Trying to make it back to the stage.
Flame Nova, great drift by Fatality, though, going in.
Did the Flame Nova high enough so you were still able to recover. Good stuff.
Oh, the top hitbox of the Lightning Buster actually caught Fatality on that platform, too.
Air dodged in.
No text from
Yeah,
Leo?
no tech. He's like, I'm not going to die. No need to tech here.
Yeah, I mean, they buffed the up B, so you can't get tech checked like that anyway, but still, wow, the raw Lightning Buster on the neutral getup. A lot of active frames on that, but I think Leo actually hit with the first hitbox, too.
Yeah.
So he just timed that. That is the power of the Aegis. The Beyblades.
All right, game number 1 there. And I feel like as we've gone on in sets, we've seen more and more of that. I need to help out my teammate. Definitely saw a lot of that there. A lot of hit and run. A lot of, you just got like dead neutral interactions. If you're not going to approach, I'm just going to run over and get some damage over here. We saw teammates jumping off the stage to try to save each other.
Yep.
A lot of good stuff there in that first game.
I think the speed of Falcon and Sonic makes them kind of dangerous characters in doubles, right? But Falcon, a little bit of a punching bag, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of combo food in general, especially when there's 2 characters out there looking to combo you.
Yeah.
Not the best recovery. It can definitely just be challenged with any good hitbox. So I think here in the top 32 is where we're going to start to see Fatality and Sonito maybe run into some trouble. They could pub stomp everybody in pools. They're both incredibly talented players on their own. But when you're fighting against a force like Leo and Sharp, man, I don't know. That looked pretty hard for them.
Yeah, and then there was that that great punish on Sonito's second stock, I believe it was, where we got that forward smash, and I'm just like, ugh.
Can't even believe that hit. It was like straight on top of Pyra, but of course that move's hitbox is bonkers. Definitely something you should come to expect. And we got the counter pick to Yoshi's. I believe this stage is really good for Sonic. Just allows his little ladder combos to actually turn into something potentially deadly. And then Falcon on platforms, I'm not complaining. Yeah, up B's for days.
Oh, no! I think every character loves this stage. They're all just like, yo, I'll meet you on the top floor.
Yeah, right? If you can kill off the top even a little bit, this is a good one. Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, getting the fair on his teammate, though.
Got Mithra footstool combos from Leo, too. I feel like footstool is just such an underused option by so many players. You know, Esam and Mr. E come to mind for sure, the Erics, but MK Leo looking to add his name to that list.
All right, forward throw. Oh, gosh. Got Sonic off the stage once again. Gonna make it back up. Fatality dropping the first stock here in this game.
Honestly, I feel like that's par for the course. Falcon is definitely the most susceptible character to getting hit with all kinds of stuff. Sonic's got an escape option and up B. So even though he's lighter, doesn't matter so much. Wow, Falcon's up air is a kill move here, too.
Oh, gosh. All right. Oh, the knee.
Fatality.
Not making it back, man.
Yeah, making up for that early stock death as well. Whipping the side B right in his face, though. MK Leo passing off right to Sharp. Very clean. Simple, easy team combos. You know, you don't need to do something extravagant every time. Sometimes just the two-piece is good enough.
Oh, yeah.
With me at Popeyes.
Oh, yeah. Sonito sitting at 107. Not yet dropping this first stock. It's going to be very important just to see how long he can be alive, become a distraction. The longer a player stays alive, the more it's... Oh, gosh!
Coverage from Sonito. Excellent stuff. This is a complete reversal from game one, man. And yeah, here on Yoshi's story, I think you see the aggressive potential of Captain Falcon realized. And then, like, Sonic, not a character you really think about being a killing machine. Oh, yeah. That forward smash here?
It does some things, man.
Yeah.
I don't think they programmed the sword onto his hands in this game, man.
Leo fell out. Oh! He fell down right there.
He definitely fell.
But yeah, he fell out of Fatality's Nair, right? And that's what allowed him that side B back to the stage. Sonito all over it. Looks like the blue team has definitely found a bit of a renaissance here.
All right, definitely not out of it yet here. Still sitting at some relatively healthy percents. And as we saw in that first game. Gosh.
Wrong guy.
All right, got Leo off stage once again.
Saw Fatality scheming on that side B. It's very easy to just hop over it and hit with a down air or something to that effect. Yo, wait, hold up. The double edge guard.
Having some issues making it back to the stage, and he's going to take that stock.
If we saw Sonito die there, might be looking at a swift 2-0.
Oh, yeah. That was a good job of Fatality. He came back in and looked like he was going to run to the right side of the stage to pursue Zero Suit Samus, but then changed his mind to help his teammate.
All right, 2v1's always hard, but this is MK Leo we're talking about. Of course, the hardest obstacle in a situation like this, best player in the world.
All you got to do is be the best player in the world, and you're fine.
There we go, doing just that.
Right.
Fatality, the man for the job. All right. So we are tied up in the set, man. It was looking like a bloodbath both games, and somehow came fairly close in both of them. But
I can't stop looking at his arms.
Yeah, same, bro. I'm geeking,
like, I'm just like, man. Wild.
Hit him up, ladies, if he's single. Sorry, Mrs. Sonito. If he's not.
You're going to get all of this hate mail now. He's going to call you from different phone numbers. How dare you say that?
Auctioning her man off on the stream, bro. Like, yeah. Go get him, ladies. Anyway, but yeah, Fatality and Sonito just really coming alive there, man. It did not look pretty at all for Leo and Sharp for the vast majority of that game. They started to bring things back. A little team combo action, some early kills by Leo with Pyra as well. But, man, off the top, we just saw so many early kills.
Yeah.
Yoshi's is a very volatile stage.
We saw Fatality take advantage of that lower ceiling, ones with the up air, ones with the up special. So that's an example of your counter pick actually working out for you.
Yeah, in a big way. And now we're going to inverted Town and City. All right, sorry, inverted Yoshi's story, which is Town, big-ass ceiling. But those side blast zones are very small.
Yeah, very small.
Honestly, might be dangerous against Falcon. I feel like you get upbeat on the top, and it's just done. Like on the top platform.
All right. Going to Town and City, as we talked about, probably going to see more kills off the side than off the top here in this game. Let's see if that element's going to change things. Falcon already off the stage. Not something you want to see there if you're a Fatality. Saw a couple different situations where Leo in that last game was able to get him off stage and just make him hard for him to get back. As we're looking at right now, all right, give him a nice hit.
Yeah, Fatality able to recover. Every time he recovers, that's like a small victory for the blue team.
We had Zero Suit Samus not making it back to the stage there. A rarity.
Yeah, a character with a great recovery, but of course, if something goes wrong along the way, it could be a little hard for her to get back.
Okay, Fatality, moving and grooving, getting around those lasers.
All right, there goes Sonito, though. First stock gone, courtesy of Sharp. Up he out of shield. Nice stuff from Fatality. And then you can tell he's hungry for his edge guard, but Leo staying patient. Makes a smart path back, blazing end onto the platform.
Stayed smart with it, though. Didn't go off, didn't try to force anything there. All right. Right now we have both Fatality and MKLeo not yet losing a stock.
Yeah, both getting pretty close. North of 100%, almost north of 150 for Fatality. Oh, there it is.
Smash is going to do it. And we got Sonito not getting a solid enough punish to kill, just the forward tilt.
Bro, I thought Mithra couldn't kill, man. What happened there?
Definitely
broken-ass character is what happened.
Oh, forward smash. All right.
Getting her face broken right there.
Man. Oh, gosh. Dash attack. Fatality once again getting the opponent off stage, but not having the ability to go off stage and chase. Yep, and there we go. Once again, Leo's like, no, man, you're not going to get this free edge guard.
Oh, little team combo here. Yeah, including the tech chase.
Oh, gosh.
Great stuff by Leo there.
Footstool. Ooh. All right, gets the grab. Back throw. No follow-up after that, though.
Dude, this is anyone's game. This is actually
it
super
really
intense
is.
right now.
Oh, gosh. All right, another grab. Back into the knee. Was it worth it? Oh, gosh.
I think that was perfectly worth it, honestly.
Oh,
But the pirate forward smash, the great equalizer, that will take a stock at like 60.
Oh, gosh.
Like the fade back off homing attack from Sonito right there. Okay.
All right, hot damn.
Yo, Fatality and Sonito looking so dangerous here in the latter half of the set.
Woo. The up smash. You got Leo sitting at 111%. Now he's 0%. Sitting on the sideline.
Oh,
he's got to watch his mans go at it. All right, up throw, up air. Man, they both hungry. It was like, bro, this is my follow-up. Come on now.
Yeah, flow like a river. Take turns. That's the best way.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Up air. Another up air.
Yeah, Sonito was like, all right, you know what? We going to the cutscene. I'm just going to chill.
Ooh, okay. Dropping shit a little early. See, just showing how hungry both of these guys are to get these hits in.
And Sharp still playing clean. He's doing tricky stuff, like skipping the edge with that up B. Good fade backs, making sure to not overcommit in one direction or the other.
Got the spring. Good stuff getting around the spring.
Oh.
Into the up smash. It's not going to end it yet, though.
Yeah, maybe a little help from Talon, but
and the forward smash. Only hitting one of them on the Zaire. Still in kind of, like that hits down there. And he's just like, you know what? Forward smash.
Yeah, Sonic ducking right underneath that. One problem that Zero Suit has is that a lot of her aerials just hit high, right?
Yeah.
So things will low profile kind of naturally against her. And we saw Sonic's forward smash do exactly that. So, hey, man, I don't know if that's an upset by Seed, but in my heart, it feels like an upset. Leo, obviously, #1 ranked player permanently in Ultimate so far.
Permanent. Sharp. That's actually ugly. Permanently #1.
Sharp, though, big come-up story from the Wi-Fi era. He was already very good, right? Best player in his state, Rhode Island, and a very dominant force in New England in his own right. But I think a lot of people, they started seeing him in the last year and a half, especially, right? And he was consistently topping every tournament. Fatality and Sonito, though, I mean, they've never been anything short of amazing players, right? So I'm not shocked to see it, but it does kind of feel like an upset.
Most definitely. Could see that, especially when you talked about the characters that they were playing, especially Fatality's character. We all know Captain Falcon is a very susceptible character to getting edge guarded, to getting comboed, but Fatality made sure to do a good job of evading all of these offstage shenanigans
Right.
that came about.
He's also kind of an occupational hazard in his own right. You know, he's a big character. He has big hitboxes, requires a lot of space because he's moving all the time, right? So I think playing Falcon in doubles is extremely difficult. But who better to do it than Fatality and show you guys that, you know what, man? Like, if you play Falcon, you don't have to pick up a secondary for doubles. It's very doable.
Because there are times in, like, you know, as much as sometimes he is a burden to have on your team, when Falcon punishes, he punishes. Like, you don't forget what just happened. It was like, yeah, man, I got hit by the the forward smash at 80, or I got kneed at 60. Like, those things are gonna happen in the set.
Bro, he got a knee out of Sonic's back throw.
Yeah,
like,
that was ugly.
Team combos in Ultimate are already kind of hard, right?
Yeah.
Because there's balloon knockback. Everybody just flies so fast. It's not like Smash 4 and Brawl and Melee where you have like all the time in the world to line up your next hit. So.
And then the hit stun is lowered in doubles, right?
Yeah. Well, only because there's less damage, so, you know, technically it's like by fractions. But yeah, just the adjustments from Fatality there, incredible. So Nito playing out of his mind the whole time. I think he's one of those unsung heroes, right? He's top 5 in Georgia consistently, which is now, you know, as of the last couple of years, we're realizing that that's a really impressive accomplishment.
And it's like, what, y'all been doing this down here? Like, y'all get down like this?
Yeah, Georgia is certainly impressive in Ultimate. So, yeah, man, definitely looking forward to seeing more of them later throughout the bracket.
All right, and that might I think that gets everybody into the top 8 portion on winner sides, I believe. Done about 4
if
sets.
that was quarters, then yeah, that was the 4th one. So not 100% sure. Either way, yeah, we will be filtering down into the top 8 during this segment, guys. So doubles, you know, things are really heating up here. Oh, I heard Palutena. Is that Luis and Send? Oh no, okay. For sure, it's Spargo
I can
and
see
Epic Gabriel.
Spargo.
Yep, can't see the other side because the curtain is split right here.
Trying to figure that out right now. So Epic Gabriel, Luis Send. Yep. This will be the last match to qualify into top 8 on winner side.
Oh, okay. So guys, just for some context, the Epic Gabriel set that we casted before was not in winners quarters. That was first round of top 32. This is the last winners quarters. They'll be fighting Goblin and Stroder, or the winner of this set will be fighting Goblin and Stroder. This is 4 incredible doubles players here, man.
It's definitely when you think about people that are known for doubles, I think Best Ness is probably like, you know, one of the top people that come to mind. I feel like in Smash 4, when he was having his, you know, his come up, people like, hey, you know, like, who is this guy? He was definitely known as, he's going to go to your tournament, he's going to mess up some doubles.
Yeah, and Ness just an incredibly strong player in the format as well. I think you could say the same about every character on the screen here. Rob may be the lone exception that I wouldn't particularly think of as a doubles character, but he can certainly hold his own, and he's clearly one of the best in the whole game.
Especially from what we saw earlier, Epic Gabriel able to take stocks away from characters like Bowser at 50%. I could always use a man like that on my team.
Yeah, exactly. Weight almost not a factor against Rob. If anything, more weight just means it's easier to combo. Wow!
Yes.
Stocks flying left and right here. It is only Spargo and Sen remaining on their first one, but
oh no!
I was going to say, we're probably going to see Spargo
having some issues making it back to the stage. Oh, getting shot. Is he going to make it? Just barely there. And that was some good stuff there from Send. Send taking his time before coming back to the stage. Not wanting that PK Thunder to accidentally hit one of the opponents.
Well, the Nair trading with the PSI Magnet, or maybe up here from Ness. I actually couldn't tell what hit Spargo there. But either way, Sen, definitely the person to keep your eyes on right now. The dude is living forever.
Oh, gosh.
Spargo, though,
Apollo off stage. Good coverage.
All right,
chasing Epic Gabe off. Gabe grabs the ledge before getting hit with the PK Rocket.
Such an incredibly fast match there from Send as well. I feel like I didn't even see this man go into the ground.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, and the laser almost finishing Spargo off, but it doesn't matter. Luis right there. What is happening?
Oh, not able to make it back.
And trying to save.
Yes, God, losing the stock, trying to do that. And then right now, that is going to put blue team slightly ahead until that forward smash. Gabriel is going to air dodge right into it. And now we're sitting at 1 stock apiece on each of these characters, and the hitboxes are flying.
Oh, Palutena stuck in PK Fire, actually ends up falling and hitting Gabe. Yo, I don't know, man. That last, like, 45 seconds was just absolutely nuts from both teams. Kind of unfortunate for Send and Luis, it seems like, more than anything.
Yeah, coming there at the end, and Rob is like, I'm cool. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, he's just been vibing. All right, we've got the switch to Pyra for
Oh,
Spargo.
no.
Shooting a kill at this point, but of course, going to have less movement, less neutral tools as this character. Oh my lord, that's still hit. Back hit of up smash from Spargo. And we've got Sen deciding how to recover. It's going to be air dodge. It's going to be up B. It's a very difficult mix-up when you're fighting against Ness. Oh, there it is.
So we're actually going to talk about something real quick. So Spargo had the ledge trap situation there going on against Sind, but got hit by Epic Gabriel's laser, which sent him off stage, and then got hit by 2 people, and that was the stock. Sad stuff to see.
Yeah, man. Projectiles can be a little bit of a liability in doubles. If you shoot it from behind your partner, you run the risk of hitting them, just messing up the flow of things. But how do you get down as Rob against Palutena and Ness? Like
you don't.
You hit one of them with the Nair, and then you just get hit right after. So Luis and Sen, very solid job in game 1 here. Even though things went a little haywire for them, they actually killed Epic Gabriel.
Yeah, he left.
Never mind.
He got sent a timeout. He was like, you hit me with the laser. It sent me off stage.
Yeah,
That's why I died.
He was just mauling, raging at Spargo, standing up. It's like, bro, he's a kid. Give him a break. He don't play like a kid, though. He plays like a wise sage, a wizard of some sort.
All right, moving into game number 2 here. Definitely a game that, we could see Epic Gabe and Spargo take this. Very close match. Just like that last situation, because they were up before that unfortunate projectile hit, which put them in kind of a sticky situation.
I gotta say, man, doubles at this tournament has been insanely competitive. TK and I were casting pools before. Yeah, and even the pools matches were barn burners. Constant game 3s, really close, intense games, and top 32 bracket definitely continuing to deliver on that note. So also Spargo with an insane edge guard on Sen just to kick that off.
Oh, gosh. All right. Trying to make it back to the stage there.
Bro, it is so hot on the right side right now.
Man, I would just leave. Oh, yeah, I was like, you know what? I don't want none of that smoke, actually.
Yo, I wish we could have heat maps like in sports, because the red over on that right side would be insane.
Ooh. All right. Dash attack is going to kill. Man.
Trying to double dip, get another big hit with that up smash out of shield. Pyro's moves just a little bit too slow.
Blue team looking really clean to start this off here. Oh, gosh, yeah. And they just sat back, double stacking on top of each other. It's like, you know what? We're up. Let's let these guys approach us. Get a solid punish in.
Oh, the down smash. That's a jumpless Ness, I believe. Yep, forced into the up B, but just enough juice to return.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Oh,
no.
The spike on Prominence rolled very weak, though, so nothing for Epic Gabriel to worry about. And Spargo finally going down. Oh, nice. So worth. See your partner at 0. It doesn't matter. Just forward smash him. Honestly, Pyro's forward smash could still probably kill, but
yes.
Yeah. Rob, thick boy, nothing to worry about.
All right, Sin trying to make it back to the stage here. Got the air dodge going. Sadly, Rob's going to fall out of that fair, and the pressure is just going. Up here, gave himself some space. Good stuff from the teammate. Also applying a little bit of pressure.
All right, we got a pretty healthy lead on the part of the blue team right now. Looking to take this to a game 3. Send on the last breaths of that second stock right there. Oh, wow. Okay, mid-throw forward air. Not quite enough to do it. We're going to see the switch, and yup, don't come up with a button against Pyra, man. That down air beats almost every up air in the game, it seems.
Had his hand in the cookie jar. It's like, you know what, chill, man. Just come back to the stage. Oh, no. Is this going to end it? Makes it back to the stage. Sin tossing one of them off the stage, making it a bit easier for his teammate to get back to the stage.
Oh, hold up. The double dips. Yo. This is pretty close at this point.
Somehow, once again, we're all at one stock. Stuff just happens at the end of those second stocks in these games.
Yep. Oh, the down air into up B. Very clean by Spargo. That's a confirm. I want to see more Pyros used for sure. Oh, the throw armor. It's so smart.
Into the fire.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if your teammate is at high percent right there, because the throw armor is going to protect them. Oh, Q.
So we eat those. Wait. We're on the stage. Hit.
Yeah, just getting this last hit on a player like Sen and on a character like Ness can be very difficult. So hopefully these guys don't step on each other's toes too much. Yeah, wow. Look at that. Throw armor just clanking that one right out. Or throw hitbox, I guess, clanking it out. Oh, man. That was a pretty clean game. Spargo with all 6 kills in that one. Damn, bro.
I wonder where Epic Gabriel's going after each match. Like, where does he disappear to?
Yeah, I don't know. He's an animated, lively guy, though, so I can't blame him for getting up and, you know, moving around a little bit. All right. Here we go. Game 3. I mean, this is what I expected from a set like this, right?
Yeah.
4 incredibly talented players. By the way, just want to point out, I guess with the exception of Luis, this looks a lot like early quarantine Wi-Fi top 8s, right?
Yeah.
You got Epic Gabriel, Spargo, and Send. 3 players who were consistently at the top. I mean, Luis, he played and did well at whatever he entered, but he wasn't like out here grinding on Wi-Fi. Not that he wasn't grinding. I'm sure he played a lot in NorCal, but like
this really shows those players that continued to play hard during quarantine. It paid off, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like a lot of people, you know, they'll roast you for playing Wi-Fi, but look at the results it gets you. This is a contention for top 8 here at the first major back. Offline, by the way. They ain't at home playing right now. So the skills certainly transfer over. Those
people that did not play, I mean, you even seen it on a local level, you have people that come back, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, I've never played against this character and this character. I'm like, oh, you talking about these incredibly broken DLC characters? Maybe you should have been playing some online, man.
Yeah, at least if no one lives close to you that you trust to come over during COVID and stuff. So, that said, I mean, clearly they were all established players offline beforehand. It's not like they came out of nowhere, but there's a lot to be said about keeping the grind up. Oh, Luis being the first to drop the stock here, but answering right back. Okay, not going to kill with the up air, obviously. The percent's a little bit too low, but still good to get these hits in. And Sen just playing the backup role so well. Every time Luis gets hit, he's quick to punish immediately after.
Oh, it's going to eat the laser. Not too much, but... Oh, no.
Snipe with the gyro right there. Okay, Spargo going to make it back. Both of the blue team members at 131 right now. Pretty dangerous territory.
Laser's going to hit both of them. Oh, dang. That really turned things around.
Oh, Sen slow on the throw punish. That was definitely not on purpose, but it could have been, and it would have still been impressive.
It's like, you know what? Get him out of the grab. That way there's no type of team throw combo. And you made it back to the stage. Good stuff.
Oh, the laser from Rob, so clutch. Saving Spargo from getting comboed by Luis right there. Oh, and the dash attack. All right, Gabe finally going to go down. It's 4 stocks apiece, but look at Sen's percent, man. Certainly can't be feeling too comfortable. Okay. Oh no, hit the wrong
person. He was like, you know what? We'll hit him with the fire too.
All right, Gabe backing off of Send off stage. He knows, you know what, man? Even though Ness does have an exploitable recovery, I'd rather just 2v1 against Luis.
All right, Best Ness finally, or Send finally losing that stock at 200 there, 187 before the hit.
Definitely getting his money's worth for that, and it's good because Luis got kind of clapped up early on. Oh, and again. All right, 4 stocks to 2. But yeah, I was gonna say anything could happen right now. They could turn this right back around.
Oh gosh, big damage. Still gonna make it back to the stage, even though he lost the momentum by hitting the opponent. Ooh, back air.
Is that it? Yes.
Getting
okay.
rid of it.
It is literally even right now, like almost to the exact digit.
Woo! Hopefully these guys can make it back to the stage, making it onto the stage.
Oh, Luis looking to remove that stock immediately. Of course, Pyro and Mithra can be edge guarded, but still got to put some thought into it.
No, another PK fire hitting the teammate.
PK friendly fire right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, get out of there. Shield was getting small. Wasn't going to be able to take another hit. Gyro up in the air.
Oh, man, it's so intense. It's like one member of each team is hitting each other. No one finding a clear way forward. Oh, and the down throw forward smash. Yeah, Sen trying to interrupt that, unable to reach in time. Oh, and he's so slippery.
Down throw, dash attack.
Spargo maybe looking for pivot cancel forward smash, maybe just believing that the dash attack would be enough to get it done. Excellent angle. We got the stall. Oh, this should
grab once again, and that's going to end it. Got the down throw to forward smash.
Dude, what a crazy fire set that was. I got to say, man, so many back and forths, momentum shifts, all of that going on. And the teammates still able to hold on to what got them here in the first place, which is good synergy, good team combos, saves, smart plays, right?
Yes.
But like all kinds of nonsense happening along the way.
Most definitely. And as we saw there, that down throw to forward smash definitely seemed to be the it's just almost not fair. You just sit there and
It actually does look like
because
borderline
it's like
unfair.
it's just like, wait, Rob's not getting hit. He's not getting. I'm like, nope. All right, yeah.
Yeah, if you have
smash.
a long-lasting throw that holds the opponent in place, I'm going to say Sonic,
Yeah.
Rob, Banjo's is a little too fast.
Yeah.
But, you know, moves like that, not even necessarily a berry, just a long throw animation, and you have Pyra on your team, dude, that's all it takes. You just got to run up, do the forward smash. It stocks at 70 for free. So Spargo and Epic Gabriel, this is the first time I've seen this team comp used. I haven't seen Sonic and Pyra either, but I think they've kind of shed some light on what the meta of this character in doubles will look like. Yeah. Damn, bro.
Grabbing a forward smash. Holy crap, dude.
I am not sure if we actually have any more sets, by the way, because we are.
Well, that's all the winner sides.
Top 8. Yep.
We've got some loser side stuff going on. So we all, of course, saw the people that made it into winner side top 8. But down in losers, we had Sharp and Leo. They did end up making the top 8, of course, beating a Coward and Revolver. Hawk and Linus made it into top 8 as well, beating ZD and Puppet.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So as we see, the ZD and Puppet, those are two more known people. But as we talked about, teamwork. It's doubles. These guys have synergy. I mean, they've been homeboys since the womb. Like,
yeah, exactly, bro.
How do you beat that synergy? And then we had Scar and Skittles also make it into top 8.
Yeah, bro. Hawk and Linus were working on stress to come out into this world. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, how are we going to do this? And it's still like 20-something years later, they're doing it in a big way on the big stage here at Riptide. Congratulations to them making top 8. I know like doubles means a lot to them, so I'm definitely very happy and proud for them.
And then we got Louis Money and Sin versus Chag and Varun. That's Wii Fit though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I've seen the name and never had to say it.
I thought it was Varun too, but he like tweeted about it. It's like, oh, all the commentators call me Varun. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna be me, bro.
Dang.